Starting with RightBooth 7.16.7, you can now get RightBooth to speak to your users using the Microsoft text-to-speech feature. So let's have a look at where that's implemented. Go into Settings, into Miscellaneous. There's this new section, Text-to-Speech. And here you can choose a voice from the Windows operating system. Now, by default, there are a number of voices already installed, and we've got 3 here. You can put some test words here, and you can just test this. So let's click the button.
Testing 1 2 3. Thank you.
I can change the voice.
Testing 1 2 3. Thank you.
Let's put this back to the Hazel desktop. I can increase the speed.
Testing 1 2 3. Thank you.
Or slow it down.
Testing 1 2 3. Thank you.
So I'll put it at 1, which is the default. Now, it's possible to add more voices here. You do that in Settings, Windows Settings. Let's go to the Settings, into Time and Language, Speech, and in here you can add more voices, and there's plenty to choose from. So that's where you can put more voices onto the Windows system. So once you've chosen your voice and you've tested it and you've got the speed right, you can then start adding speech into your events. So let's have a look at how you can do that. So I'm in the editor here, and it's a photo capture event just to capture one photo and to print the photo. So just for an example, let's add an item to the screen. Let's go for an image. Let's take this clock. Now I'm going to give it the action, a click action, and it's speak. And what I'll do in here is I'll type in what I want it to say. So I'm just going to put, this is an alarm clock. So if I play the event now, if I click this clock, it should speak.
This is an alarm clock.
So the other way to use text-to-speech is in the show action. So let me go back into the editor. Now here on the screen properties, I'm going to have a show action, speak. And I've already typed something in here, which is, this is the start screen. So what happens here is every time this screen appears, it will say this is the start screen. So let's just try that.
This is the start screen.
So that happens without having to click on anything. Another way to use the text-to-speech is with label items. So this label item here has got the contents, RightBooth can speak to users with text-to-speech. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a click action on here, speak. Now this time I'm going to leave this entry blank. Now what will happen is that RightBooth will then take the contents of this label item and say that. So let's try that. Play the event.
This is the start screen.
Now let's just click on this label item.
RightBooth can speak to users with text-to-speech.
Now as you notice, it's actually pausing slightly between each of the lines. So let's edit that into the editor, double click this, and we'll just get rid of the carriage returns here. Let's try playing again.
This is the start screen.
Now I'll click this.
RightBooth can speak to users with text-to-speech.
That sounds better. Another place where text-to-speech can work is with label sequence items. So let's go back into the editor. I'm going to remove the speak action on the screen. So let's just remove this. And what I'll do is add a label sequence item, which is here. Double click. I'm going to put some text in here, which I've already written out in this text file, which is here. Copy that, put it into here. So I've got 3 lines of text. Let's just rearrange this a little bit. Now, as you can see, this is showing 3 lines of text in a sequence. I'm going to drop the pause down to about 2 seconds. So let me put the action on here, show action, speak. Again, I'm going to leave this text entry blank, and what that means is that RightBooth will speak each of these lines as they appear. So let's try that now. Play the event.
Welcome. This is a photo capture event. Step up and touch the screen to start. Welcome. This is a photo capture event. Step up and touch the screen to start.
Right, let's add a bit more to this then. So into the editor. So let's go for the get ready screen. On the screen itself, I'm going to have a show action, which is speak. And in here, I'm going to get it to say, get ready to take a photo. Okay, so that should say that as soon as the get ready screen appears. Now, on the photo options screen, I will add a button, set the properties, click action to speak, and I'm going to get it to say the following. Select print to print the photo. Select finished to return to the start screen. So this is a help button. So I need a label really, so let's just do this. Type help. Put this over here. Okay, let's play the event.
Welcome. This is a photo capture event. Step up and touch the screen to start.
So let's touch the screen.
Get ready to take a photo.
And on this screen, we need some help. We can just touch this button.
Select print to print the photo. Select finished to return to the start screen.
So if I click finished, it will take me back to the start screen.
Welcome. This is a photo capture event.
So I hope you can see that the text-to-speech feature is quite powerful. You can have text-to-speech on all of your event screens. You can get it to speak whatever you like as each screen appears or as each item appears. You can also get it to speak whenever anybody clicks on anything, and it will either speak the contents of a text item or a label sequence item or the text that you've typed into the accompanying text box in the action. Okay, thanks for watching.